guys, I'm back. Excuse my hair. Today is DPO 9. And Unflow is due in 2 days. So today is cycle day 30. She usually comes on a 30, cycle day 31 or cycle day 32. So I'm gonna just say that cycle day 32 is when she's gonna be coming on. I'm gonna just use the average cycle day. You know what I'm saying? So she should be here by Friday, probably evening, because when my menstrual does come on, it comes on in the evening. So my face was breaking out, but I did a skincare treatment, and when I did the skincare and went to bed, the bumps that were like super duper like just irritated, it went down. So that bump that was right there, it had went down a little bit. You can still see the bump here and there, but it's just not like a period bump. Like, I know a period bump, so yeah, I know a period bump. Not saying that Unflow is coming, and not saying she's not coming. I'm just saying, like, I just noticed that I just know a period bump. So I took a pregnancy test today again, because I'm like, it's 9 DPO at this point, something, but not always for everybody. So this is it. My eyes is closed. Can you see it? Only you guys see it. Now I can see it. And as you can see, which I expected, it's negative, stark. No, wait. Oh my God. It's a faint line. Wait. Oh my God. Guys. It's the faintest of line. Can you see that? Oh my freaking God. Oh my God, it is the faintest. It's so faint. Today my battery want to be low. You guys can't see it on camera, but it's there. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness gracious. I really think I'm pregnant. Everything would add up to while I'm pregnant. Everything would match. I honestly think I'm pregnant. I was gonna drink wine on Saturday. I'm not drinking wine. I really think I'm pregnant. I really think I'm pregnant. This is actually happening. I'm actually pregnant. Oh my God. If y'all look very closely, you can see the line on this one. Can you see that line? So I had to pee again, so I retook the test. And you can literally see the line on this one. It's getting darker. See? You can see it. It's right there. It's a lot of hours later. Of course, the situation is heavy on my mind. Super shocked. So, I'm going to take another test because it's been hours later. I'm nervous because, you know, if you don't know, me and my husband, we have been trying for years. And it has always been completely nothing. One more minute. My stomach gonna be like, and I'm gonna drop that weight, boom. So, let's see. Yep. Y'all still can't see it. Maybe y'all can, I don't know. But it's still there. It's still there, but it's faint. It's I had to use the bathroom. It's February 10th, Friday. No, it's Thursday. No, it's Thursday, February 10th. I had to use the bathroom. It was like 3:55 in the morning. I've been kind of tossing and turning all night because my biggest worry is that the line won't be there. I know I look tore up from the floor up. Just been having like anxiousness all through the night. My husband's still asleep. So I'll come back once the test is done. See if it's darker or anything. Alright, so at this point it's been like 5 minutes or so. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I am because I'm just like nervous. But let's just see. I can still see it. It's a faint line. It's like faint. That's crazy. I'm literally in tears right now because I could not sleep last night thinking about this situation, this whole pregnancy situation, and like I've been having mild, very mild, like cramp twitches or whatever you want to call underneath my stomach. And I was so scared to test today because I'm like, what if the line is not there? What if I can't see the faint line? What if it's just not there? You know, like, I don't know. It's so scary. But I just took another one and it's still very much faint, like super faint, but I could see it. I can see it. I'm so happy because I just cannot wait till this line gets darker. Oh my goodness gracious. I know I'm looking dusty. No, but yeah. So I just want to say this real quick because I've been thinking about everything as far as like the pregnancy tests, and I've been battling with my mind thinking like maybe these are evap lines. But I'm like, what is the odds of me just testing every single test and they all have a faint line? So I was doing some research about like evap lines, and all of my tests are read within 4 or 5 minutes. So evap lines, according to the research that I have been doing, is you cannot get an evap line within 3 to 5 minutes. Whatever the test say the time frame is, if you read the results within that time frame, it's a positive. It's a faint line. It's a positive. But if you wait after 5 minutes, like if you wait in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, then you go back and read the test and there's a line, it could be an evap line. But anything within 3 to 5 minutes is accurate results. So, because I've been reading all my results within 3 to 5 minutes, I am pregnant! So, I decided to get a first response 6 days sooner early detection. And we're gonna just let it go across. And we're gonna see what comes up on this one. And it said reads it within 3 minutes, so I definitely will read it within 3 minutes. What do you think about this one?
I see a line right over here.
Yep. So yeah, you're really pregnant. You're really pregnant, babe. Now they did say I'm gonna take this one with the same urine because they said like this one is more sensitive than clear blue. So I'm gonna see if that's accurate. And this is the clear blue one. And you can sit on a clear blue, but it's way fainter because the level of sensitivity. This one is way more sensitive than the clear blue. There you go. Have to jump from an angle. But y'all can see it. I know y'all can see it. So I waited 2 days to take another test because for whatever reason, my urine was so diluted, I guess for being overhydrated. So what I did is I ended up keeping the test that I had took before pretty much in my drawer. And this is the same test that you had just seen me take. Look how bold the line got. Taking at 11 dBO. There was a line with the 5-minute mark. It has gotten a lot freaking darker as it has sat in. It's definitely darkity dark, 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 darkity dark, dark. Today is February the 13th, and I had light spotting yesterday. Like when I wiped, it was like barely anything there. Yesterday, my period was supposed to come, but it didn't come. I got my first positive on DPO 9, so today would be DPO 13. And I've been trying to test again, but my urine is so diluted from, I guess, being overhydrated. So I got to figure out how to get my urine right. But when I woke up this morning, I had no spotting. Wasn't spotting at all, just normal, regular. And then me and my husband, we made love. And shortly after we made love, I experienced a little bit more spotting. A little nervous only because there's mixed things. And you can hear my shower in the background. I'm about to shower. But there's mixed things. Shouldn't be Googling, but there's mixed things. Some people say that implantation bleeding should happen before your period. And some people say that it happens at the time of your period. There's some women who said that they had it at the time of their period. And there's some women who said they had it before. And all of our bodies are different. I just know that I have a positive pregnancy test, like multiple. And I've researched that spotting in the beginning is very normal, so I'm trying to clear my mind and have faith and believe God, which I am. And I know that it's going to work out for my good. Right, and see if there's still spotting. Please don't be no spotting. So I just wiped, and it's like not really spotting. It's not like what it was when I just wiped earlier. I think that earlier was because we, had sex, so like it was touching my cervix. But I just wiped and there's nothing there. So it's February 13th. It's later that day. From when I was telling y'all that I had spotting, and then I wiped, it was nothing. And then when I came home for being out all day, I noticed that I had like something in my panties or whatever. So when I wiped, it was like, enough to be definitely visible. So nervous. I don't know. Earlier, I was at a peace of mind because, it wasn't no bleeding. I stopped. But then now it's back, and I don't know. It's going to be okay, Vanessa. It's going to be okay. So at this point, the line was definitely still there, but I felt like it was getting lighter. And I know the other test that you guys seen, it was a bold line. That was because at the 5-minute mark, the test looked just like this one. But as it sat, it got really darker. But at this point, I felt like I was miscarrying. I just knew it. But I wanted to continue to wait to see if I started to bleed and go from there. But I was really tripping the freak out. Good morning. Today is Monday, February 14th. And I'm pretty much yeah. It's so hard to say these words. Yeah. I believe that I'm miscarrying. Because my HCG levels are not increasing. I started spotting even when I still had a positive pregnancy test. And then so I took a pregnancy test last night, and it was positive again. The line was still kind of like faint or whatever, but I was hoping that today would be darker. I woke up just now and blood literally was dripping down my legs. The crazy part about it is we wasn't preventing, but we were not like crazy trying this cycle. We were just like, okay, let whatever happens, happens. I wasn't tracking anything. I was not using the ovulation monitor. I only took just randomly one day I took an ovulation test strip and it came back positive. It's still there. Guys, I honestly don't know what the heck is going on. I really don't. Like, I don't know if I'm miscarrying or if this is just my reality of just bleeding while pregnant. I don't know. I'm so tired of this. So pretty much I did miscarry. What happens is each day the line gets fainter and fainter and fainter until it's just back at a negative. So that was what the line looked like, and it just got faint and faint, and I just miscarried. So from this test last night to this test this morning, you can still see the line, but it's I don't know. I think it's getting lighter. We really wanted this baby. The fact that I even I'm blessed because I know that I could get pregnant. That was like always like this thing in my head because in 2017 I didn't do all these tests like this, and I just felt crazy when I went through a chemical pregnancy in 2017 because I didn't know what the freak was going on. I just know that I had missed my period, and my periods back then was irregular, but my periods now have been constantly regular. They come like clockwork on like day 30, 31, or 32. I'll come back later. I don't have any of the tests from DPO 9, 10, but this is DPO 11. Just show y'all real quick. It had a faint line. Then I took it again that day, and as you can see, when I took it, the line was faint, and then when I went back to it like later, it had got like this, so it darkened up. DPO 12, I noticed that the line got, faint. DPO 13, which was yesterday, faint line, but you can still see it. And this line was a little darker than that line last night when I took it last night. This one is from this morning after waking up bleeding. So as you can see, the line is there. However, it's definitely faint, and I think it's gonna eventually go away. And we'll just try again another cycle. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on this journey. I'm trying to let my husband sleep a little bit more, but I really want to wake him up. It's literally like 5. I woke up at What time is it? I woke up at, I think I woke up at 5 o'clock. Yeah, I woke up at 5 and it's 5:38. So I probably won't go back to sleep. If I do, probably an hour or so. But I'm gonna wait. I'll probably wake my husband up at 6. Like right when the sun start coming up, then wake him up, talk to him, tell him, and then we're gonna move forward. Then I'm gonna call my sisters, put them on three-way, and my mom, and just tell them. And then I think I'm gonna call my mother-in-law and tell her. She didn't even know I was pregnant, but I'm gonna tell her because she watches my channel and I don't want her to see on here that we are miscarrying at this moment or had a miscarriage, whatever. And then we didn't at least tell her. And So we are in Publix getting the stuff that we need for our meal preps. We just left Sprouts. I am having cramps and yeah, bleeding heavy. So yeah, so I ended up calling my mother and my sisters, and I told them that I'm pretty much miscarrying. So I just can't wait for it all to clear out, and we just move on to the next cycle. But every cramp just reminds me of what I'm going through, and it sucks. So I'm gonna probably call my mother-in-law. Probably not this week. I think I'll wait closer to when I'm gonna upload this video. So by the time this video is uploaded, she would know already. Today is Valentine's Day, so I'm literally miscarrying on Valentine's Day. So yeah, that's not fun at all. But when I get back to the house, I'm gonna lay down, I'm gonna get some rest, I'm gonna take a nap. Cause I need to rest my mind and I just really need to rest my body. And then after I take like a 2-hour nap or so, I'm gonna get up and make these meal preps because I gotta still prep this food because I'm vegan and I can't just eat out. I just can't. I gotta prep this food and that's on her. But yeah, I'm okay. We had went to Ethos, of all vegan restaurant, for breakfast this morning, and they had played this song. It'd be like, the moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. And I don't know, the moment it came on, I started jerking my head and I just burst into tears. I was just crying because I was so hurt. It just made me think about dancing with a daughter, like you and your daughter, or to me, I look at that song like a mother, saying from the moment that she wake up, she put on her makeup, she said a little prayer for her kids. She could very much well be talking about a man, but in my mind at that moment, that's what I felt and how I was receiving it. So I just made me, okay girl, but it just made me cry. So even in the midst of this, I'm still high spirits, you know what I'm saying? I know everything happens the way that it's gonna happen, and the enemy tried to put thoughts in my mind for me to be mad with God. I'm not mad with God at all. At the end of the day, I know that God did not do this. God did not intend for us to go through these type of things. God told us in the Bible to be fruitful and to multiply. So this is not from God. So I'm not even mad with God at all. Actually, this morning when I was praying, when I was still in the bed, I actually felt very close to God. In that moment, I felt like I just wanted to close my eyes and just be where God was, hold him or him hold me, just hug him. And that's how I really felt. I feel like I wanted to be hugged by God. So he did comfort me this morning and I felt amazing. He is faithful and his mercy endures forever.